Welcome back to another video, and in this video we will be checking out the D7S by Xtool. So first things first, let's see what's in the box. So as you can see, inside the cardboard box is a nice hard case. You don't really get many tools nowadays that actually come with a hard case unless you're spending thousands. And I believe this is over 300, between the 300 and 400 price range. The link will be in the description for the product anyway. But so far, yes, nice to have a case.
This scan tool has OE level full system diagnostics, auto scan, read, clean codes, live data, active tests, ECU information, adaptation matching, powerful OE level diagnostics for more than 80 US, Asian, European makes and models. It also has 36 plus advanced maintenance services, including oil reset, ABS bleeding, injector coding, fuel trim learn, transmission reset, language change, air and fuel settings, start-stop reset, SAS reset, tyre pressure monitor service reset, and also does ECU coding, key probing functions as well, and much more.
So we have like a quick start instruction guide and obviously telling you what should be in the case, which I believe everything is. So you get the main cable that plugs into the machine and then into the OBD2 port on the car, with a USB cable so you can plug it directly into your computer, a UK plug, a European plug, and a power adapter to plug whichever one you need in. We were needing a UK plug. Very well protected, a couple of Velcro straps, and a nice foam filled case. And there we have it, the D7S. Looks like it has a stand on the back, pops up, and also has a camera. We've got the port there for your USB, power, and that's where you plug in this cable to connect to the car, and there's our on button. So let's check out how well this thing looks. It loads up quite nice. It's got a nice colour screen. I'm noticing that through the camera that screen is looking blue. It's actually black. I don't know if I can show that in a different light. Now it's gone blue. There we go. I already have this connected up, done some updates. Let's just check it out and see if we've got any more updates. All software up to date. Happy days. So auto scan there can go into your car. You've got a demo mode, European models, American, Asia, China, Australia. So many different models. Basically every model of car you can possibly think of. Then you've got the special functions as well. But obviously depending on what model vehicle you're using, the functions may differ. But what I do really like about this, if I go back to the home screen, just by pressing this in, starting at the bottom, I can then go into my settings, camera. I've even got Google Chrome. So you can even go onto, there's my channel there, which is absolutely brilliant. I love that function. And to get back from that, you just literally, you can either click the home button again, which will take you to this, and you can go back to the diagnostics that way, or you just click that one and it will take you back to the diagnostics. So the Xtool is now plugged into the car, so let's fire it up, and what I'll do is I'll put it on a screen record, which will be somewhere around here, so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. Right, there we go. So that is now recording. So I'm going to go back to that and go back to the diagnostics, which is there. Let's put the ignition on. This is a 2007 Audi TT Mark II. So if you go here, onto the special functions. Let that load up. Don't expect everything to work on your car. Some things will, some things won't. I think the newer the car, the more things that are actually going to work. So what I'm going to do, I don't think the gearbox clutch adaptions works on this because I think the car's too old. But you never know whether... Yeah, it's not there. You never know whether an update will then make it available. So don't write them all off yet and always do the updates, because then you'll see whether, you know, one of those special functions will start working for your car. So let's do an auto scan and see if it can pick up my VIN. Should be able to, because it's all connected via the hotspot on my phone, so it is connected to the internet. And I usually find with the auto scan and the auto like finding your VIN, they do tend to need to be hooked up to the internet. You're scanning, please wait, communication has been established, checking the license. Please open the hood for models after blah blah blah, and this is okay. Execute. Perfect. It's come up with everything that I want it to. It's found everything about my car. It says 2008. It might be an early 2008. It's a 57, so it's got the details. It's found the exact car which we are in. So let's do an automatic scan. I do know that the stereo will come up as a code because I did change the stereo. So it doesn't realise this one, because it never actually got coded in, because it had a more simpler system where this one's got the 6 CD multi-change. So I know it's going to pick up codes on that. And when I let the battery go really flat, when I left this car outside for a long time, I know that the dashboard came up with a fault, even though it works absolutely perfect. And yeah, it's just a strange one. The battery went flat and now it comes up with a fault for the dashboard, even though there's instrument cluster, which exactly as I knew it was going to come up for. So it comes as a failure, even though everything works. It may just need recoding, so it's something I do need to look into. And I think the alarm might be an issue as well. But so far, looking at the scanner, it's picked up exactly what it should pick up. It's still scanning, so we've got what we got so far. Engine's fine, transmission's fine. So like all the main ones. Yeah, comfort, central locking. I'm sure that's the alarm, but we'll go through these anyway and just see if it's exactly what I think it is. Oh, sound system's coming up okay. Oh, no, radio's scanning now. And it will come up as a failure on that. It should do anyway. Yep, there you go. 28 modules. That's probably, I would say that's more modules than the OBD11 picks up on this. So this could be even better than the OBD11. Radio, comfort system, instrument cluster, yeah. Everything that I thought would come up. So let's just see how quick it gets into the bits. Read trouble code. Telephone, yep, I've got no telephone. CD changer, yeah, it's got no external CD changer, so exactly that. Obviously it's not going to clear because, yeah, it can't. So we'll come back out of that. So that's brilliant. Oh, and coding. I'm not going to do any coding. I just want to see if it can do it. Which is normally just changing, obviously, the numbers and stuff. So I'm going to go into instrument cluster and do that one first. Coding. So what does that do? Write down the original values. Excellent. So it does actually. Okay. Brilliant. You can actually do coding. I wonder if it let me reset adaptions on the gearbox as well then. What a brilliant system. Right, if I clear that, it's probably not going to clear, because I know that those faults are not going to go anywhere. Because they are there, and I do need to recode and we'll do something, so.
Wait for it.
yeah, so they're all back there, exactly as I thought. So the machine's telling me exactly what I already know, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to do another auto scan and we'll have a look at the live data. I think it's running Android 10. So far, I'm actually really impressed. I think for the price range of this product, which is between the £300 and £400 mark, it's working like a model, like a £1,000 plus diagnostics would. So I think for the money, absolutely brilliant. Right, so if we go to engine electrics, custom list, so that we can put, so we'll put a few things up. There you are. We'll put 4 up. But you can see a graph. So if we start the vehicle up, obviously you can see everything doing anything. The car's cold, just started it. Brilliant display all. So obviously you can just change them to anyone you want. Boom, 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 boom. Custom. Graph. But yeah, you can see it's all doing what it should do. I would say that 100% this is well worth getting. Obviously you can use it on multiple vehicles that work on any vehicle. Loads of special features. It seems a lot more expensive than what it actually is. For the price point in which it is, it honestly acts and performs like a machine that's £1,000 plus. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Now go and get yourself one of these Xtool D7Ss before they sell out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.